You know, at one point Google had proposed something, an aerial people pod moving system, and San Jose, I think, had rejected it outright. And I was wondering if any of those type of concepts had been incorporated into this idea.
You know what? I'm glad you asked, because about a year ago, I actually interviewed a company up in Berkeley, Richmond, and they have a pod car system. And I actually had written 2 papers. The first one was on the idea of using kind of this, I want to say east-west type grid, kind of the next generation, next 90 that was talked about, the VTA, right? And so I proposed this about a year ago, and then in the next issue, I happened to interview this company that's making, it's basically like a roller coaster. It's very ultralight rail is what they call it. And in fact, there's been conferences on that sort of thing. That's the kind of thing that could be incorporated. You know, one of the things that the folks are talking about are, you know, solar power, so that basically they put solar over these rails, and that's how they power it. So it becomes kind of a big electric system. And with the cost of solar dropping and so forth, that becomes viable. I didn't put it explicitly in this video just because, you know, it is a possibility, and it could be used in a couple ways. It could, of course, be used for kind of a regional type thing. It could also be used for the last mile. In this video, I didn't talk about the last mile, but that's an important thing. We heard about the idea of people not wanting to make that walk. Well, again, there's shuttles that are starting right now. They're in Singapore. Japan has one where they're autonomous shuttles. They're 12-person shuttles. They can go a mile or two. They don't drive very fast, 25 miles an hour maximum. But the idea is, you just hop in there, and it takes you to where the higher speed longer distance travel is. So it kind of takes away that congestion problem, takes away a lot of the safety concerns of, you know, a 70 mile an hour car, you know, plummeting. But it also, the economics become very viable very quickly, because you can take these technologies and amortize them over several people. And it's, from an operational standpoint, promises to be much less costly.
My brother-in-law came up with the concept of putting a monorail down the middle of San Tomas Expressway and Lawrence Expressway and areas like that. But that's as far as it goes, talking to me and talking to his sister. So what you're doing today is getting that word out that there is possibilities, there are possibilities.
And this is on our website, the WNAC, and there's also, there is a, VTA has a I-280 corridor study right now. So I encourage everyone, if you know they think this is a good idea, put this in their input to the study. I haven't submitted my input yet, but this is going to be part of that input.